Shuttle 11S1 hosting Baxter Satellite. This is launch control, making record at 0100 hours. It is now T-minus 3 minutes before liftoff. OSM third stage SNA arm permit to close. SSC third stage SNA arm. Fuel umbilical purge to open. SSC vent 1 heater control exit. SSC vent 2 heater control exit. NCS report spacecraft is a go. Time is approximately 30 seconds. SSC hydraulic external power to on. Time is 25 seconds. Range control officer, report range to go for launch. Roger, liftoff is T-minus 20 seconds. Standby for liftoff. Weather patterns are consistent. Orbit systems locked. Takeoff in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, liftoff.
Congratulations, Mr. Palantir. This is a great achievement for Vascular, and for yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Gibbons.
Is everything all right?
Are we overstepping our authority? It's a scrutinous thing to have a close eye on the world. We deserve that. God-like power.
That is a question of perspective. I see it as a compliment to the marvels of this world. Holding up a magnifying glass to a work of art isn't overbearing. It's unveiling.
Unless, of course, it's something not meant to be seen.
Yes, that is true.
Baxter is now in orbit. Mission time T plus 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Jamie, I'm home. The house looks great. Yeah, I was talking to Mike Johnson today. They're talking about Christmas plans. I mentioned that we are free Christmas Eve. So I thought, besides the fact that Ruby has that choir thing, 5 o'clock mass, I think it might be nice if we join him and his family. They always do a fine job setting up for Christmas. Ruby, babe, Daddy's home. Hey, Jamie, I hope you didn't put the star up without me. That's...
Ruby, eat your food.
That's too hot.
I'm blowing them.
But I'm waiting for them to get colder.
What are you doing?
I'm going to eat it. I don't want it to go to waste again.
It's not your food, Rich.
Jamie, it's nobody's food. We talked about this.
My children eat when dinner is served. And I have served dinner. And that's Robbie's place now.
Robbie's coming back?
sorry. You're right. Hey, the house looks great, girls. Don't do the star without me. That's our thing, remember?
We're not using a star, Daddy. We're using an angel for Wappy.
Well, you are both my sweet angels.
Say, Liederkrantz, what time is it? When you hear the tone, it will be exactly 6:45 and 1/4. Sure? It's 6:45 and 1/4. May I present you with this little token of our esteem?
Look at it, Abby. That's where we live. Sometimes life is so much more beautiful when you look at it from far away. Abby, slow down. Hey. What is it, girl? What is it? What do you see?
Why did you think that your papa?
Bought you some pajamas last Father's Day. It couldn't have been that bad.
Hello, Richard Hadley.
All right. Please state your name clearly and spell it out for the camera, please.
Richard Hadley. Richardhadley.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Hadley. Welcome to the Chris Halfshaw program. I'm Chris Halfshaw. We're here with Mr. Hadley. Mr. Hadley, people are growing more and more aware of this new satellite called Baxter. Just tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, Baxter stands for Bilinear Axial Thermal Energy Receiver. Baxter is a surveillance satellite. It's a resource for the Department of Defense to detect foreign objects spectrometrically and thermodynamically on the Earth's surface.
You want to elaborate a little bit more on that for us?
Yes. Spectrometric measurement is a way to measure energy and mass, and thermal energy, of course, has to do with heat concentration. So utilizing these two techniques, basically anything on the planet can be detected and examined from space.
So what you're saying is that the radar deterrence currently in effect by terrorist organizations, for example, across the world, to help conceal facilities, projects, those types of things, that will now be obsolete.
That is correct.
Wow, that's quite an achievement.
We're very proud of it over at VASGlobe. Of course, due credit does need to go to Edgar Pelletier. He's the visionary for the project.
Yeah, we were thankful to have Mr. Pelletier in here last week for an interview. Brilliant man. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about your involvement with VASGlobe Incorporated?
Well, I'm in public relations with VASGlobe. I'm in charge of interviews and press releases, just to make sure that, well, the rest of the world has accurate information about what we do here.
So with the super space satellite system up there in the surveillance world, tell us why Americans might sleep better tonight.
Well, I would imagine that it would give people assurance, images, details, proof that something is existent or not, so there would never be anyone in question. There would never be doubt, only fact or fiction.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hadley. I think we've got it. Fantastic.
Thank you.
We've got that.
Waited up for you last night too, Rich. Where have you been? Answer me, Rich. Where have you been going the last few nights? You haven't been speaking to me. You haven't even been looking at me. What is happening?
I'm seeing something. It's crazy. I don't know what, but it's magical.
Any new activity?
Nothing. First transmission is due in within the hour.
Gibbons wanted to be here for that.
He said to send the data over, but nothing too specific. I'll be back.
All right.
I can see it in your eyes. That, though, that's a rare and unfortunate sight to see. You're a lucky one. You must have many questions. I have many answers. Sit. The X's are for the portals. I'm sure you know about that.
Portals?
The portals. Beacons of light. The earth opens and sends them up to the heavens like a school of fish.
Sends what up?
The souls.
I saw one last night, a portal up there. What are they?
What's your name?
Rich.
Well, Rich, it means that the spirit of the dead are among us. Scary thought, isn't it? When they've served the time in purgatory, they return.
Purgatory?
The earth spits them out like a bad piece of meat.
But how?
Well, if they're collected, they're sent through the portals up to heaven. If they're left, they burst into flame and fall in ash back to the earth. One was left last night. You saw it.
I mean, all these maps and charts, these are where you've found them.
Well, it takes a lifetime of searching. That's all I know how to do now, search. The same will be for you before too long.
How do you know about all of this?
Well, I died once. But I remember everything that I saw when I was down there. I saw it. Purgatory and the 9 circles of hell, just like Dante predicted. Ever since the doctor shocked my heart back alive, I've been able to see more clearly than ever before. I repented, but I know what I experienced. You'll be searching for souls for the rest of your life.
Can everyone see these things? Why have I never known?
Cover your eyes. Can you see me?
No.
Can I see you?
So I suppose if you're looking at me.
Exactly. It takes the will of both of us in order to be able to see each other. The dead and reveal themselves only to the people who really want to see. And they reside deep down in your heart. The people who share the gift are able to see what you see beyond the world.
And no one has spoken out.
Will you speak out?
No.
Why? Well, I apologize for being rude. You don't even know my name after all of this time. Lou Des Moines. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I see you haven't been drinking any of your water, Rich. I think I have some sugar here. My goodness.
Goodbye, Lou.
Rich.
Hello, you've reached Richard Hadley with Vasclobe Incorporated Public Relations. I will not be returning to my desk until, well, I'm not sure when I'll be returning. If you need some assistance or need to speak to someone, please contact Wayne Peterson with Personal Affairs at extension 819. Thank you. Goodbye. Jamie! Jamie, wake up! Come on, Jamie!
Rich? Rich, were you out again?
Jamie, get up!
Where are you going? What's going on, Rich?
I'm leaving for a little while. Jamie, I need you to go get Ruby up for me.
Where are you going?
I am going on a trip.
Where?
Listen, I have a chance to find Robbie. I have a chance to find him and to save him. Oh, you won't understand. You can't understand. I'm crazy. I know it. But explaining it to you would be even more confusing than if I didn't say anything at all. It's one of those trust things, you know, like when you have to lean really far back and someone catches you before you hit the ground. A trust fall. That's it. This is that.
Rich, what is happening to you?
Nothing. Look, nothing is happening to me. I'm sure about this. Jamie, whoever said that if you're dead, you can't come back, huh? I love you. I know I seem crazy. I do. But don't worry. Ruby! Ruby!
Rich, don't wake her up, please.
Just be calm. It's all right. Ruby!
Honey, please go back to bed.
Hey, baby.
Look what you've done.
Would you stop it, Jamie? Okay. All right, look. You know how I've been gone the last few nights? Well, I was down in the canyon. I was walking Abby just off the road, and I saw this light, this small little sliver of light, and Abby saw it too, and there was this portal, this vortex up to the clouds, and then the earth opened up like a volcano, like a miniature volcano, and the people, Jamie, the people, and all the people were there, and all of them had jars and bags, and they were collecting them, Jamie, the souls. So don't you see?
No, I don't.
I have a chance to find Robbie, to find him and talk to him, and then you can't blame me anymore. You can't blame me because I'm going to make this right. I am.
I didn't blame you. I didn't blame you, Rich. Is that what this is about? Because if that's what this is about, then I am sorry. Why don't we go see someone? A counselor. Debbie, the Henderson suggested her, and we can sort this whole thing out. Please stop acting like this.
Acting like what? I'm not acting, Jamie. This is serious. All right, look. Let me take these, and I want you to write something to Robbie. I want you to write down what you want me to say to Robbie, and I will say it. I'll say anything. Just write that down. Write down a message from you and from Ruby. Come on, Jamie, you're not writing anything down. Please, Jamie, write something down. Please, for God's sake, Jamie, would you write something down? You're making me...
I'm scared for you. I don't know what's happening or why, but please just stop it. Stop. Christmas is in 2 days.
I'm sorry. I have to do this.
The final farewell. The soul is able to regain his human presence for a short time. The time is intended to thank the collector for deliverance and be able to say a final goodbye before he has to leave the earth forever. Those people, the ones you see in the night with the glass over eyes, they come with cases, jars, whatever they can get their hands on. They're the collectors of the souls, loved ones that passed on. They're told in a dream will find their souls and sends them up to heaven through the portals. But if a soul has no one in the world to care for, if no one has ever loved it, then it's a black soul, and they're left to run back into the depths of hell. When the inception takes over, nothing seems trivial. Life's moments are signs, questions that go unanswered. History dictates the standard assurance.
Hard copy. Yes. Right. Okay. Yes.
Sir, this is something we picked up late last night at Baxter Control Center. This is a schematic of the southwestern United States. What does it mean, Mr. Gibbons?
It could mean anything. It could be something very dangerous. It may even be a failure with the Baxter imaging.
Impossible.
Whatever is happening in the southwest, sir, needs to be investigated. Investigated with extreme caution, with preparation. 0 degrees Kelvin is physically impossible to artificially create, sir. Physically impossible.
20 years ago, the Baxter itself was said to be impossible to make.
Something is not right. Absolute zero is a theory. The closest thing we have to it is in a foreign nebula in outer space. A high school chemistry student could vouch for the unlikelihood.
Mr. Gibbons, I'm not asking for the condition of the situation. I'm aware just as much as you are of the severity and theoretical degree of impossibility. I'm asking you, physically, in your experience, what could this be?
Whatever it is not of this world.
Who are you?
Can you be any more awkward? Really?
What else am I supposed to say?
I mean, you do realize that saying something like that right away just magnifies the awkwardness of
He's
the
trying to
conversation.
say a hello would be more fitting.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hi.
I mean, my daily interactions aren't exactly up to your scrutiny.
I don't scrutinize, I rectify, okay? If nobody points out your flaws, you're gonna learn the hard way someday.
What's your name, stranger?
My name, Rich.
That sucks.
Hello, Rich.
Hi. Look,
No need to
didn't mean-
explain yourself. We're friendly people. Sorry, I'm Grace.
Grace. Grace and everybody else.
Jermaine.
Andrew.
Where's Arnie?
Who cares?
I want to apologize for intruding on whatever it is I'm intruding on here.
We forgive you.
If you don't mind my asking, what are you all doing out here?
We come out here every night. Well, not exactly right here, but, you know, out in the night in general. We have this sort of tradition.
Vocation.
Obsession.
Hobby.
Yeah.
Where we go out into the night and we set up camp and we watch something that goes on at night. But it's not like the stars, because it's not in the sky. It's on the ground. We watch the ground for them. And from the looks of you, Rich, you know exactly what them I'm talking about, and you were here doing exactly the same thing.
How do you know that?
There's not a lot of people out here in the Goonies in the middle of the night. You have the look.
And what look is that?
Like you've seen God.
It's time.
Not much of a sleeper?
Not at night. I think I've become nocturnal over the past few weeks.
You could say the same for us. It's hard to do much during the day when there's so much going on at night. I hope I didn't interrupt any thought processes. You looked really focused when I came over.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking. I was just watching. I try not to think anymore. It's easier that way. I do have a question, though.
Shoot.
How do you live knowing? Knowing that there actually is a God out there. I mean, before you think, you know, because the church says it's so and your parents tell you as a child. But there's always that shadow of a doubt in the back of your mind. You do something bad and you say to yourself, oh, it probably isn't a God, so I'm probably okay. And then you do something good and you say, okay, God, reward me. It's just too much to process that it's all true. That we are so closely monitored.
You know, for someone who doesn't like to think all that much, you do a lot of thinking. I don't try to wrap my mind around it. I can't wrap my mind around it or I'll go crazy. I just try to live a life where I follow my heart and my instinct. Because to me, those are the most godlike qualities we're given in this world. But I think the best thing for you to do is rest that mind and follow your heart, follow your soul. Yours will lead to his, I promise.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay, where will it be tonight, guys? We have middle-aged men about 14 miles off, old folks a couple miles down the road, both starting at 1:13 a.m.
I want to see something new. Like, where are the toddlers? Like, where do they come in?
Forget the toddlers, Andrew. It's too depressing. Oh, the little husbands are the best, seeing their lifelong sweethearts wobbling along with their little syrup containers. Come on. When the moon
No,
hits
you always want to go for the middle-aged ones because then you get so much diversity, okay? You get like the pimps and the prostitutes and the gangsters and the professors. Remember that one time when we saw John McCain? I mean, it's like star extravaganza out there, okay?
Extravaganza.
Arnie, let's just go see the old people.
Look, I'm telling you, I go by popular vote. That's always been, all right? You need to decide on something, guys.
So, where's your vote, Rich?
I'm sorry, wait. What are you talking about? How do you know all this?
Know what?
Time, place, how old? So you know every night exactly where and when.
We've been documenting the protrusions and collectors. After so many years, we begin to see some patterns. Believe it or not, even purgatory is on the schedule, too.
We thought you knew this, Rich. I mean, with all your maps and charts.
No, they only told me where. So you're telling me that you know exactly where and when and how old? the soul is going to be every night? Oh, I don't believe this.
Rich is looking for his son, and we're going to help him find him.
Arnie says this is the mountaintop, but there's not going to be any activity for the next 2.5 hours. A little ways down the road, there's another lookout, and we can maybe catch another sighting in the next few minutes. I said it was up to you.
It's been nice having someone new around here.
Oh, it's been nice for me just to know that there are others out there as crazy as I am.
You're not crazy, Rich. You're just in a crazy situation. Rich, what's the matter? Rich?
It's Jamie, it's my wife.
Rich, I don't think
All
it's what you
these
think it is.
Months of wasted time. She just sat at home.
Richard?
She didn't even believe him. Now she gets to him. First of all, she can't have him. She can't have him.
Rich!
I have to see him.
We need to hit them and hit them hard. And the best way to ensure that is to form a heavy, fortified expeditionary, the best of my men, and leave nothing to error.
Error, Hobbs, is not a main concern. This is not a war, this is an investigation. The Department of Homeland Security is ready to provide the necessary resources for a thoroughly protected evacuation.
You don't know what resources we're going to need out there. My men are prepared for the unknown.
Listen, we're not going to let your men coming in there and...
Focus on the event. Gentlemen, Commander Sterling of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
At ease, thank you, gentlemen. May I have a word with you, Mr. Palantir and Mr. Gibbons? Alone. What I'm about to tell you is top secret. 10 years ago, the United States Navy SEALs were sent in on a highly covert operation by the President called Operation Firefly. Only 3 people in the White House knew about it, and it was quickly brushed aside when the events of 9/11 transpired. Surveillance from UAV Predator showed similar findings to what your Baxter satellite picked up. Here's a photograph taken of the southwest sites. No man-made technology can reveal the phenomenon, but here's the same image taken with